Championship! Your referee for this evening's main event bout, Love Pro Wrestling Senior Official, Judge Ben Omen. Making their way to the ring first, your challenger.
Nobody's had a 2024 like the Thickness Reed Matthews. And he's looking to take it to the next level after earning an LPW Grand Championship match. He's looking to walk out with the gold. Lumberjack Larry Woods defeated Michael Richard Blaze a couple of months ago for that title. Had a first big title defense last month against Royce Isaacs. He's looking to keep a stranglehold on that championship. Something's got to give tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Weighing in 260 pounds, he is the #1 contender to the Love Pro Wrestling Grand Championship. He is the Thickness Reed Matthews.
Dash Reed looks laser focused.
I mean, week after week, month after month, we've seen Reed sharpen that focus. We've seen him start to, I don't know, come over his demons, if to use his own words.
Your grand champion.
And look where it's got him.
Lumberjack Larry Woods went through hell and high water to get back that Love Pro Wrestling Grand Championship.
Grand champion, Lumberjack Larry Woods!
I mean, you said it, partner. Larry's been through battles month after month after month in quest of this Grand Championship. He's finally got it in his grasps. But Boris, tonight, he faces the only man in LPW that comes with his own warning label.
Senior official Judge Ben Omen assigned this matchup. Michael the Fitzpatrick, a little bit under the weather, not able to be here tonight. He'll be back before you know it, right where he belongs in the center of the ring.
Can't let a month go without dropping Fitz's name, hey?
One of my favorite people.
Yeah. So you keep saying.
Kind of like the opposite of you.
Well, hey, and I'm the guy sitting beside you, aren't I? Hey, where's Fitz? That's what it's all about, Boris. LPW Grand Championship.
Beautiful LPW Grand Championship belt held by Ben Omen. You can see the light shining off of it into the face of Reed Matthews moments ago. That gold reflected in his eyes. That's what it's all about.
Maybe the belt was reflecting off his bald spot.
Larry's bald spot. Larry's bald spot.
I think Larry and his bald spot are all fired up. Let's go. Main event, brother.
Reed Matthews' entire 2024 been building up to this moment. And now it's put up or shut up time against a young man who went through hell, as I mentioned, to get that title. And he'll go through hell to keep it. Spencer, edit that part out. We're live, pal.
We're live, sorry.
How thick is he? Thick as fuck. How thick is he? Thick as fuck. How thick is he? Thick as fuck.
Collar on elbow in the center. And we'll see what kind of feeling out process there is to start off this match. Show of dexterity from the champ.
I mean, Reed said it time and time and time again all month leading up to this match, knowing he had this opportunity, that he wanted Larry at his best. He wants to beat Larry at his best, no excuses. So when he carries that Grand Championship, nobody can say a word.
And that's a guy that's just operating at such a level of confidence like we've never seen before.
Like we said, he did the focus, Boris. Like once he started really concentrating on the things that mattered, success followed. He said it online in an interview earlier this month. He used to shoot from the hip. Now he's looking right down the barrel, right through the scope, and he's got the crosshairs on Larry Woods. I tell you, when Thickness shoots, he doesn't miss very often.
Larry Woods going behind, but Reed using that strength to break the grip of that waistlock into the side headlock.
I mean, nobody more violent than Reed Matthews, but nobody more resilient than Larry Woods.
We have seen Larry take an absolute beating on more than one occasion, but still come out the other side.
Every month.
Matthews a kick out at 1.
He seems to have the world and the clandestine stacked against him, and he always seems to find a way.
And I think it's to the advantage of the champ to try to keep Reed grounded like he had him there for a moment.
Absolutely.
Reed Matthews deceptively fast and agile for a man of that size.
Quick and thick. Oh, went for that.
Went for the drop toe hold, but Reed just
found a thick leg.
Yep, stoic.
You can tell that Reed Matthews isn't taking this opportunity lightly. It's not lost on him that this is a main event match.
Looking for that seismic toss. Oh, big clothesline. Takes Reed off his feet.
Looking for the seismic toss, but he got a clothesline from Larry. That's the last thing you want Larry Woods hitting you with.
Oh! Nice leaping kick. Sends the Thickness into the corner.
Larry's fired up. Let's friggin' go.
Larry charging the corner. And we're going to do a little Bronco busting in our main event.
Yeehaw! He should have Stephen Crow's hat.
And Ben Omen trying to get Larry out of the corner, but one more for good measure. Looking the leg, going for the cover, and again a kick out at 1.
A 1.5 at most.
Charging the corner again, big leaping forearm.
Maybe starting to see the first signs of frustration on Larry's face.
Nice bulldog. Speaking of faces, Reed's just got rammed into the canvas.
Maybe he's starting to realize what it takes to keep a man like Reed Matthews down in a match like this.
Woods was going for that slingshot elbow. Matthews got the feet up, sends the lumberjack down to the floor. Oh man, this is not a good idea.
Well, they just repaired that wall from last month that he put Rich King through.
Main event, Matthews just took out 18 rows of chairs, 4 children, a partridge, and a pear tree. That was impressive. Ugh.
This whole thing's impressive.
Ben Omen is administering the 10 count.
I think impressive's an understatement. This has been violent, brutal, cruel, an assault both ways so far. I mean, we knew this was going to bang.
We caught the boot coming in from Woods. Looking for that seismic toss again.
Got it this time.
It right in the middle.
Right in the middle of the ring.
We could see new champ right here.
Oh. Well, we talked about the frustration Larry was starting to settle in on, to realize what it takes to keep Reed Matthews down. I think Reed Matthews just sees that same frustration.
I told you, Larry.
Same realization.
I'm not holding
This is definitely a marathon, not a sprint.
Well said.
Ooh, man. Stiff, hard right hand from the challenger.
thick as fuck.
Surgical.
Irish whip to the opposite corner. With the ring move, that was gross and violent.
That'll cripple you. Larry will never tap out, but I think his kidneys just did.
Matthews just stalking his prey as he plots out his next offense. Reed firing shots into the body. Oh, man.
Oh.
If at first you don't succeed, kick again. Oh, he caught him in the German suplex.
Wow.
Off the middle rope.
Look at the strength. How do you just catch somebody in midair like that? Plant them.
Rolling him towards the middle. Great ring placement. Forcing him to kick out. Not able to grab the rope.
Temporarily paralyzing Larry Woods. He's feeling the effects of that one. Right on cue, this South Common Rec Room crowd. Trying to feed him energy, get behind him.
Larry Woods, incredibly popular with the LPW faithful, but Reed Matthews don't give a damn about that. He will beat up all the people you like.
And the ones you don't like.
Another hard, brutal right hand from Reed Matthews.
And he knows exactly what he wants, and he knows exactly how to get it.
We saw Ride or Die retain their tag team titles. We saw Michael Richard Blaze retain the LPW Challenge Championship.
Larry Woods do the same.
Tucking that clothesline into the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Nicely done.
Held on. Oh, a two.
Man, just manhandling the champ.
Just about put him through the boards. Gotta stay on him here.
We've seen 7 in separate matches come out with singles victories. Jack Pride, your new #1 contender. He's absolutely, I'm sure, somewhere in the back watching this matchup.
Oh, no doubt about it. He's got the winner next month. If he's not watching, there's something wrong.
He hopes they kill each other, and they just might. Champ thrown out onto that staging area.
Going out to the concrete.
Well,
Just the way Matthews stalks.
Yeah.
No wasted motion. Oh, man. Up onto the shoulders. Matthews able to get down feet first.
Matthews very calculated.
Man, this is not good. Woods looking for that saw line out on the staging area. Matthews able to duck.
Wow.
Larry landing on his feet. No one's tasted the concrete yet.
These guys are in each other's playbooks.
Reed Matthews down hard on that concrete stage. That had to take a lot out of the champion as well.
Nobody's hit the concrete until now. I don't care how thick you are, that's concrete. Favoring that wrist. Looks like he came down on that right arm.
Yeah, that was brutal.
This is anybody's match now.
Judge Ben Oman administering that 10 count. Larry rolling under the bottom rope.
Up to 7.
Reed trying to get back in the ring, but
You got her. Ducked onto the bottom rope at 9.
that definitely did a lot of damage to the challenger. Larry looking to follow up.
I mean, he's got that saw line. It's his one-shot kill. He looked for it out on the stage. Doesn't matter where he hits it.
Whoa, nice European uppercut from the champ.
Wow.
But look at Matthews right back to his feet again. I'm not sure if he knows he's doing it, but he's doing it. Up on the shoulders. Oh, man, planted him hard. But look at Matthews, almost like a cyborg, just right back vertical again.
He's taking the onslaught, asking for another one.
I think this might just be instinct. Another hard impact to the canvas for the challenger. Larry hooks the leg.
This might be enough.
Matthews out at 2.
Reed's in a bad way. He hasn't been the same since that crash on the stage.
Still movement though, still trying to get vertical.
This match just gets more aggressive and more hazardous as it goes on.
Yep, Larry looking to take advantage of every second that Reed is flat on his back. That does not happen very often.
Well, you know what? He might have wasted a second, and it was all he needed. Reed back up like a cyborg again.
Up and over, landing on the apron. Where the hell did that come from?
It's an agile cyborg. Kicked out the pins.
Inside the ring, charging in with the cannonball. Right on target. I don't know where the hell he's getting this.
It's the biggest opportunity of his life, Boris. I don't think you need to ask where he's getting this. He's going to dig as deep as he needs to dig. This is Reed Matthews.
Tell me you got that fucking
Reed
vibe.
thought that was enough to get it done. You can see
Through the ropes?
He's got to go to that place. He'll go to that place.
perhaps the smallest shade of doubt crossing the face of Reed Matthews.
He's got one thing on his mind. One thing only. That's that LPW Grand Championship. Maybe looking to finish this thing now.
Matthews could be looking to hit that down with the thickness.
Whoa!
Able to head scissor his way out of it.
Larry held on.
Might have saved his title reign right there.
Saved his title reign. That was brilliant.
Through the ropes, down to the floor.
Well telegraphed. Great job by Larry. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Reed again.
Holy move.
Another dive, but nothing. Steel chairs.
Head first into the chairs. Oh my God.
Ben Oman checking on Reed to see if he's okay. That was just a disturbingly violent collision under the floor into those chairs.
I don't know if Reed's okay, but I know those chairs aren't.
Reed might have gone too far that time. Reed might have tried to get too violent.
Is that possible?
Wisely, Lumberjack Larry hurling Matthews back in the ring.
Going high risk.
Could be looking to drop that leg.
He is. He got it. Boris, he hit the leg drop.
Leg drop off the top rope.
Top rope. He's got Reed Matthews right where he want him, dead to rights.
And Reed Matthews kicked out. There's life in the thickness.
Digging deep. Like his short king's brethren, not dead ever. Reed Matthews. Proving to Larry Woods it's going to take everything he's got. Oh, it's sawing time, Boris.
Lumberjack Larry Woods, your LPW Grand Champion. Looking to saw his way to another successful title defense.
This is Larry's one-shot kill. If he hits it, it's over.
He's got a hold of the thickness. Oh, man. Roaring elbow, and he hit him with the world, that big knee. Hooking the leg. Wow. Larry kicked out.
You said it last month, that man is the size of a planet. When he hits you with the whole wide world, I don't know how you get up. Larry! I know one thing about Larry Woods. It's this. He doesn't stay down.
Dragged into the middle of the squared circle. Reed Matthews, the mind is churning.
Wondering what it's going to take. What risks does he have to take? Is the game plan out the window, or is this all just how he drew it up?
Matthews looking to go high risk. All the way up to that top turnbuckle.
He'll go right through Larry and that ring.
Twisting splash, nailed him right in the knee.
And not enough.
Larry able to kick out again, but you can see him favoring that knee. That hurt him.
Able to kick out. That hurt him's an understatement. He might never be the same. Reed knows it. He just turned around and realized. You talked about this earlier. Reed Matthews stalking his prey.
Yeah, that game plan might have just changed.
Look at the look in his eyes now.
Yeah, Judge Ben Omen just checking on that knee.
You can see the opportunity in front of him. This is what he's been dreaming about. This is what he's been working for. This is what he's been training for. Here's Reed's opportunity. Prove them all wrong.
Depositing Larry Woods on that top rope. He's going to follow him up with nefarious plans.
A little icing on the cake halfway through this calendar year. He's already got one of the best records going this calendar year.
All the way up to the top. Larry trying to escape the clutches of Matthews. That headbutt bought him some time.
Sheer desperation, he had to.
Oh, man.
No.
All the way up to the top.
Is he taking Reed with him? Oh no, Boris. Boris, no!
Side effect from the top. They almost went through the ring.
He almost went through Ben Omen.
Ben checking on the condition of both athletes.
I mean, both these competitors took that to the worst. That's had its full effect on both of these guys.
We might get a double count out here. I mean, there's movement from Larry trying to claw his way over to the thickness, maybe to go for a cover.
I mean, Reed hasn't moved.
Rolling over the thickness, going for the cover. And Reed Matthews kicked out.
Muscle memory again. How does he keep doing it? His body's limp and lifeless.
We haven't seen Reed Matthews in peril like this in a long time.
If ever, Boris. I don't ever remember seeing Reed Matthews like this. And still clawing his way back up. And he can barely get to his feet.
Into the clutches of the champ. Saw along at home, everybody. Oh, able to put the brakes on that saw line again.
Got an answer for it.
Into the down with the thickness. Lumberjack Larry Woods kicked out of down with the thickness. Has anybody done that this year?
Allen Angels. That's it. That makes two now.
We can't believe it.
Nobody gets up from down with the thickness. I'm sure he's exactly what he's saying to Ben Omen, pleading. How is this possible?
I think we've crossed from frustration into a whole other place. Could be looking for another cannonball. We continuously talk about the wherewithal of Lumberjack Larry Woods. You're getting a first-class demonstration of it right now. Big super kick right under the chin.
Oh,
into that saw line, able to block again.
Third time.
Able to go behind.
Oh, he got
Larry
it!
Woods,
There it is!
saw line.
He got it!
Maintaining wrist control.
It took him 4 times to hit it, but he got it.
And he's going to hit it again.
One more for good measure.
Head over heels goes the thickness. And Lumberjack Larry Woods pins Reed Matthews.
What a
to
match.
retain the Grand Championship.
I got goosebumps. What a match. What a match.
That was a hell of a fight.
You said it. You said it. I don't know how Larry keeps doing it, but he does it.
Cementing his place, his position atop Love Pro Wrestling as the Grand Champion. Good job. Pinning the thickness, Reed Matthews. Only the second time this calendar year that Matthews has been shoulders down to the mat for the 1, 2, 3.
I mean, he hit him down with the thickness.